Welcome everyone to your 1 hour Vinyasa rocket yoga. Take this practice in your own time, in your own ability and the feeling of how you want to do it today. Let's connect to the breathing first of all. So as you inhale, just notice the airflow in through both nostrils. As you exhale, you can open the mouth and just take a deep breath out. Take a deep breath out, that's all. Do a deep breath out. And again, taking a breath in. And release a deep breath out. Just notice what that is like in your body as you do the third one. And then closing your mouth. And continue breathing slowly. Noticing if there are any tensions in the body. If there's anything that feels it needs to be addressed now. So you are aware of it. So any injuries, any feeling of tiredness. Because if we forget or ignore these, then they might come in the practice suddenly and we might for a moment lose our balance. And we want to stay present, stay connected. Allow the breath to flow in and out. And then choose something that you would like to work with today. This could be an area of your body, an area that is either injured or an area you'd like to open or strengthen. It could also be a feeling, so if you know that you are coming from a quite hectic day, maybe you'd like to focus on doing this practice in a calm way. If you're feeling maybe slightly tired, you might want to honor that and just do the practice within your boundaries. If you want to feel a little bit more energized, maybe you could honor that as well and give energy to what feels good. Or you can just dedicate this class to someone else or something else. And let's bring the hands to the heart center, lift your heart to your hands. And open the space with a mantra Om. Taking a breath into chant. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, blink your eyes open, bring your hands towards your thighs. We're going to start with 2 rounds of Kapalabhati breath, which is breath of fire, just to give your body a little bit of energy. Now, Kapalabhati is a short exhalation through your nose. You can do the first one quite controlled and slow. I'll give you a little clap to indicate when you exhale, and the second round a little bit faster, but you can also keep it slow. As you exhale, your belly will pull in and you shortly exhalate through the nose. The body will automatically breathe back in, and then you're going to continue. So it's like pumping out the air, a little bit like a dog does when he's hot and does it through the mouth, but we're just going to do it through the nose. I can't do it as well, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to count. I'm going to count like in 30. The first round, you might do 30, you might do more, and I'm going to guide you through it. And at the end of the first round, we're going to breathe in deeply, hold the breath, and then nice and slowly release, take an in and exhale in between, and then going to do the second round a little bit faster if you like. So let's prepare. Having the hands on your thighs, you might like to have one hand on the belly to support this feeling of this in out of the belly, this core strength, the activation of your Uddiyana Bandha. You can do it with eyes open or eyes closed. Let's take one breath in through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Then take half a breath in, a little zip, and start pumping. Breathe out, short little exhalations through the nose. Keep going. Think of pushing the air out really strongly, as if you're cleansing out through the nose. Keep going. We'll do a few more. Last 10. And take a deep breath in, breathe in and hold it. Draw the chin slightly to the chest. Take another little zip of air, just a tiny bit. Feel that fullness and then really slowly release the breath. Lift the head up back to neutral. And then just breathe in naturally in and breathe out. Do it 2 more times, just your natural breath coming back, inhaling, exhaling. Feeling that it slows back down again. Good, and then we're going to do the second round. So again, a breath in and a breath out. Half a breath in, little zip, and see if you want to do it a little bit faster. Little shorter exhalations, so pumping the air. If my claps are irritating you, just ignore them and do it at your own time. Do their own pumping. That's it. Use your hand if it helps you. Pushing the air out, 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 and the body automatically breathes back in. Notice what feels good in yourself. Feel that strength. Think of eliminating things that you don't want with each exhalation. Do another 10, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Take again a deep breath in. Hold it. Draw the chin slightly to the chest. Pull the belly button slightly in. Take another little zip in of air. Feel that fullness of the breath, the energy in the body. And slowly, when you're ready, you can release. Let your natural breath come back, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and inhale, exhaling. Well done. Blinking your eyes open and then coming to your first downward dog. Bring your hands onto the floor, step your feet back, start to walk out through the heels. Take a little walk, find your hamstrings. I'm going to take my socks off in this moment as well. Way, good. Turn your fingers slightly out to the side, keep the arms nice and straight, and just take a little play here. Feel what the body likes to do in this moment. Start to let yourself find that space. Good. Very nice. And then from here, maybe lift up through the right leg. Take a little rotation through the ankle. One direction. And then in the other direction. And then lower the right leg. Draw the knee to the chest. Pull your chest forward and round it through the spine. Inhale, lift the leg back up to the sky, three-legged dog. And lower the right foot down. Other side, lift up the left leg into the sky, three-legged dog. Rotate your ankle a few times in one direction. And into the other direction. Breathe in. As you exhale, lower the leg, bend it forward, round the back. Pull the belly in, chin to chest. Lift the leg back up into the sky. And I'm stepping the left foot down. Walk again a little bit out. And slowly start to walk the feet forwards towards the front of your mat. Feet either hip width or together. Fold forward. Relax your head. Maybe take your elbows and take a little rock side to side. Feet are grounding through the floor. Rest of the body hanging forward from the hips. Taking a breath in, and as you exhale, release the arms and slowly roll yourself up to standing. Once you're stacked, let the head come facing forward. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Hands together, take a long stretch through the arms. Draw the belly in, and then bring the hands to your heart. Take again a deep breath in, lift the arms up. Maybe make it a back bend if you like, stretching high. As you exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana. Nice slow sun salutes. Inhaling halfway, expand the heart, maybe hands come to your shins, roll the shoulders back, hands to the floor, step yourself back, pressing into the hands, round the upper back, and then lower through Chaturanga, bend your elbows back, chin forward. Inhale, either into your low cobra, or any variation of opening the chest. Keep your elbows bent if you're in low cobra. Exhale, pull back into downward dog. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Inhaling for 1. Exhaling for 1. Inhaling for 2. Exhaling for 2. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Bend your knees, look forward. Stepping, walking, hopping to the front, your variation. Open the chest halfway. Exhaling to fold, Uttanasana. Lift the front of the legs. Inhale, reach your arms up. Either through the side or all the way up. Maybe make it a back bend if you like. Exhale, folding forward again, Uttanasana. Halfway up, expand the heart. Fingertips or hands on shins or thighs. Hands to the floor, push the floor away, try to come to tiptoes and then really high, step back or hop back into your Chaturanga, elbows bent, chest forward. Inhale, open the heart. If you like, roll over the toes, come back into your Chaturanga and then push back into downward facing dog. 3 breaths, inhaling for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhaling for 2. Exhale for 2, press the heels down to the floor. Maybe see if you can lift the toes for 3. Exhale for 3, bend your knees, look forward. Come to the front, stepping, hopping or walking. Open the chest. Exhale, pull your belly in to fold down. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Maybe make it a back bend if you like, lifting the heart to the ceiling. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, expanding. Each time finding more space. Hands down fluidly, like a flow of water. Bending your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, rolling over the feet. Tops of the feet, shoulders back, hips forward and down. Exhale, maybe through Chaturanga to downward dog. On the next inhale, just lift your toes. Try to draw the chest further towards the thighs. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, lift the heels, apologies, that's what I meant. Exhaling, heels down. And again, inhale, lift the heels up. Look forward. Roll forward into plank position. And come back to Chaturanga, nice and slowly. Elbows bent back. If you like, bring the knees down. Inhale into your low cobra or upward dog. Exhaling back to your downward dog. Bend your knees, look forward, come to the front, open the chest, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Urdhva Hastasana. Hands to your heart, Samastitihi. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, fluid. Breathe, lengthen. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Head towards the shins. Halfway. Think of pressing into the floor if your hands reach the floor to lift the feet. And then step or hop back. Chaturanga. Upward dog or low cobra. Lifting the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Big toes together touching. Lift the right foot up to the sky. 3-legged dog. Squeeze the glutes up. Squeeze the glutes and then squeeze the glute and lift the leg up. Exhale, bend the right knee, step it between your hands. High lunge, or you can bring the left heel down. Warrior 1, arms reach up. As you exhale, bring the hands to the floor, standing splits. Left leg lifts up. Inhale, step left leg back. Step back, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Toes together touching, lift left leg up to the sky. Exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Right heel down, or lifted. Warrior 1, breathe in. Both hip bones facing forward. Exhale, hands to the floor, lift right leg up to the sky, standing splits. Inhale, right leg back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog, lifting the heart. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Bend your elbows into turbo dogs or puppy dogs. Little bent elbows and bent knees. So bending the elbows down towards the floor and think of squeezing them together. Think of the crown of the head reaching towards your thumbs. Hold it, 3 breaths. 1. Feeling the energy in your triceps. Remember your intention. 2. And for 3. Inhale, straighten your arms, bend your knees, look forward. Step, walk or hop to the front. Open the chest. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms reach up, hips back, and then folding down again, Uttanasana. Halfway up, expand the heart. Hands to the floor, lift the heels, step yourself back as you press the hands into the floor, chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Toes together touching, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, draw the right knee forward between your hands. High lunge or warrior 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale into standing splits. Inhale, step back to high plank. Chaturanga. You got it, well done. Inhale, upward dog. Getting warmer. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg up into the sky. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Warrior 1, find that ground in your feet. Exhale, hands to the floor, standing splits. Into your high plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Or low cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. Turbo dogs 2. Bend your elbows again a little. Squeeze them towards the floor without touching the floor. Head towards the fingertips. 1. Find that deep breath to support you here. Pull the belly in. Sit bones to the sky. 2. And for 3. Inhale, straighten your arms, bend your knees, look forward. Come to the front. Inhaling, open the chest. And exhale to fold. Breathe in, Utkatasana. And exhale, folding. 1 more round. So we're nice and warm. I know you're warm. Breathing in. Halfway, I hope. Step back, chaturanga. Let's do some playtime. Inhaling, upward dog, lift the chest. If you want, through chaturanga, 2 downward dog. Wow, into the shoulders. Toes touching, right leg up to the sky. Lift the heel of the left foot and then make a scorpion as you draw the foot forward. The scorpion is trying to reach the leg really high. Warrior 1, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. If you want to do a little handstand with your legs scissoring up to your chaturanga, give it a go. Inhale, upward dog, always an option. Back to downward dog. Other side, left leg up to the sky. Breathe in. And then look forward, bend the back knee, come to that scorpion. Squeezing the heel to the butt, like this. Stepping left foot forward into warrior 1, inhale. And then hands to the floor, standing splits. Or little handstand, little scissor handstand. Scissoring the legs to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Last turbo dog, we're nearly there. Bend your elbows if you like. Come to break if you need to. 1. You have 3 breaths. Use them for your intention. 2. This is your practice. And 3. Bending the knees, straighten the arms, look forward. Come to the front, open the chest. As you exhale, fold Dhanurasana. Inhale, bend your knees. Utkatasana and stay here. Hips go back, arms long, next to your ears if you can, or if you want to bring the hands together, And lift the arms up. You can do that too. Just take 3 breaths. 1, 2. Activate the fire energy. 3. Reach the arms forward. Halfway, Ardha Utkatasana if you like, on your tiptoes. 1, 2. Think of your arms trying to get higher than your ears. Strong the shoulders. 3. Bring your hands down to the floor, still high on tiptoes. Option 1, you can come to Malasana. Just bringing the hips down and the elbows into your thighs, hands to heart. Or you can practice your crow, so knees as high as you can get them, into the back of your armpits. The elbows squeeze together, look forward, very important, not down. Forward, 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 and then see if you can lower the shoulders. The lower the shoulders go, you see my shoulders are nearly parallel with my elbow. Suddenly your feet will become light. And then you can try to squeeze your knees, you squeeze your knees into the armpits and lift your feet up towards the toes up towards your hips. Take it slowly, jumping will not help. Head forward, Dave. That's it, good. Point your toes if you're doing that version. Take it gentle. Good work. Give it a little try. Sometimes nice to just try with 1 foot. I can still do it. Yay! And then step yourself back, hop back into your vinyasa. So chaturanga, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Well done. Bring the big toes together, touching. Lift your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, step the right foot between your hands. High lunge, the arms up. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the left heel down, open to warrior 2. Here we are. 3 breath, warrior 2. If you like, lift the heel of the front foot and sink a little lower. 1, 2. Feel the inner thigh engage as you draw the knee to the right. Focus over right middle finger. 3. Bring the heel down. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, hinge from your right hip. Reach forward with the right hand into Trikonasana. Keep the front leg of the front of your right leg strong. Lift the left arm up. Look at your left thumb. Rotate the chest to your left thumb. 1, 2. And then try to take the weight a little bit from your right hand off the right shin, even though you're pressing down. And 3. Look down to the floor. Bend your right knee. Come to your side angle. Either bring the hand to the floor on a block or bring your elbow to thigh. Lower left hand and reach it up and over. Keep lengthening through the side, pressing down the outside of your left foot. 1, 2, 3. Let's go a little deeper. Bring the left hand behind your back. Try to rotate the left shoulder back and down. Maybe you can grab the top of your thigh, or if you want to bind, bring the right arm under your right thigh and try to bring the hand behind your right hip. If you've got the bind, stay there. If you want a little bit more, look down. Step your left foot forward and then come to bird of paradise. Can't do that so well anymore, but I'll try anyway. Lift the leg up. Good. If you want a little bit different, you can also just open up into your dancer. Like this. Or just with your knee. You can do it just with your knee. Hold the balance for a moment. Breathe in, find the focus. That's it, just take your foot. Good, slowly come back the way you came. Bending the standing leg very gracefully, like you're a Tai Chi. It's very similar in a way to yoga. You want to do it very gracefully. Come back to this position. Breathe in, straighten your front leg. Reach your arms up. As you exhale, back to warrior 2. Reverse the warrior, turn your right palm up, reach forward, and then left hand onto your thigh or behind your back and lift the arm up. Stretch the side. Good. 3 breaths. You can bring the hand behind your back to try to grab your thigh. And 3. Try to keep the bind if you have it. Look forward, reach your right arm forward. Step your left foot a little bit in, and then straighten your right leg. I'll have to go here, otherwise I'm in my wall. Straighten the right leg and lift your left leg up. Reach opposite leg away from the arm and flex your back foot. Good. Breathe in. Woo. Exhale, bending your right knee. Step the left foot back down. Breathe in, lift both arms up towards the ceiling. Lift the back heel up. As you exhale, hands to your chest and either do a twist, left elbow over your right knee, or back knee down, or simple twist, which what I'm going to do, left hand down and just reach your right arm up. Press down to the left hand if your hand's on the floor, or leverage from the core, so not just using your arm strength. Keep the neck long, and again think of lifting your chest up towards your arm, towards your hand or towards your heart. Deep breath in. Exhaling, belly draws in. Find one more breath. Just watching you. And as you exhale, look down to the floor. Hands down. Release the bind. Step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog, lift the heart. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Bring your knees down to the floor. Bring your elbows down to the floor. Pinch a prep. You can have the hands quite spread, the thumbs touching. Make sure your elbows are under the shoulders, so not further out. You're going to have them like under the shoulders. Then from here, tuck your toes under, keep your neck long, and then lift the knees. Maybe you can straighten the legs, but keep pressing the hands into the floor. If you've got space, walk your feet a little closer. Try to get the hips high over your elbows. And if you feel comfortable, lift one leg. Hold it for 3 breaths. 1. Feeling happy. Try little gentle lifts into your pincher with spread legs. There we go. And when you've had enough, calming back down. Come to your child's pose. Take a few breathers here. Release the lower breath, the lower back. And let's come to the other side. We'll turn around, so I'll face you. Coming back into your downward dog, or come through a vinyasa if you like. See what feels right. Just to reset, to get the breath back into its rhythm. Lovely. And when you're ready, lift your left leg up to the sky. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring the left foot forward between your hands. High lunge. Arms reach up. As you exhale, open to warrior 2. Lift the left heel if you like. Squeeze the thigh out to the side. Rotate. Look over left middle finger. 1. Feel how strong your legs are. 2. And 3. Bring the heel down. Inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. And then Dhanurasana. Exhale, hinging from your left hip. Reach with your left arm forwards. Stay in that one line. So as if there's 2 glass panels, one in front, one at the back. Left hand on the shin, on the ankle, on the floor. Reach your right arm up and lift your chest up towards your thumb. Keep the neck long. Try not to strain your neck. 1. And 2. Tilt the tailbone slightly towards the right heel. And 3. Look towards the floor. Bend your left knee. And then either bring the left elbow to the thigh or hand on the floor. Feel what feels right. Draw the left hip down to the left ankle. Reach your right arm up and over in your side angle. Breathe. If you like, look up to the right palm. 2. Again, lift the chest up to the ceiling. And 3. Breathe in, bring the right hand behind your back. See if you can clasp your left thigh. Or if you want to bind, take a bind. Does it work this way? Yes, it does. Look down if you have a bind, or just step forward with your right leg, and then come standing up Either just finding a little balance, right arm behind your back, left knee, or if you have the bird of paradise, so with a bind, lift up the left leg. Hold it 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Come back the way you came. Bring the leg down, step it gracefully back. Down. Good, breathe in, come back into left leg straight, arms up, and bend back into your warrior 2. Reverse the front palm into a side warrior. Reverse warrior, lift up the arm, breathe. 1, right hand can be behind your back again. 2, keep reaching, left hip down and right arm up. And 3. Breathe and reach the left arm forward. Keep the bind, so right hand behind your back. Step the right foot slightly further in. And then see if you can balance on your left leg. Take it slow. Left toes facing the same way as your hand. Flex the back foot. Rotate the chest to the right. 1, 2, 3. Bend your left knee, step back. And then from here, release the back arm. Reach your arms up into a high lunge. And then as you exhale, hands to your chest. Bring the right elbow low over your left knee. Or right knee down. Hook it under, hands to the heart. So you're twisting. Or do the variation where right hand is down. And then twist the left arm up. Rotate the chest to the left. Take those 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. As you exhale, frame your front foot, step yourself through your Vinyasa. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your knees back down towards the floor. Round 2 of your dolphin or pincher prep. Elbows under the shoulders. Relax your head. Tuck your toes, and again lift your knees off the floor. See if you can straighten the legs or lift the hips high, or walk your feet a little bit further forward so your hips come higher over your elbows. Avoid the head coming forward, so try to push the forearms forwards and down. And if you had one leg up, see if you can lift the other leg up. And again, if you want to do a gentle little split leg hop, see how that feels. Make sure you control it. Keeping otherwise high and squeezing the leg up. What's most important is that you keep pressing down your forearms into the floor. Long deep breath. When you're ready, or you had enough, bring the hips back, sit into your child's pose. Relax the head on your hands or on the floor. And take 3 deep breaths here. Exhaling, release, coming back either through your Vinyasa or just into a downward dog, your choice. Beautiful. And then from here, take a breath in. And as you exhale, either walk your hand 1 to 3 towards your toes, or you can bend your elbows and try to push the floor away so your hands come in one flying movement to your toes. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers, thumbs on your big toes. Lengthen the chest forward, lift the front of your thighs up. If you need to bend the knees, that's absolutely fine as well. And then start to pull the elbows out to the side and draw your head down towards the toes. Good. Breathe. 1. Draw the chest a little bit more through the chest. Bend your elbows a little bit, Dave. 2. Yes. Think of pulling your toes towards your armpits. And 3. And then inhale, release the toes, slide your hands underneath your feet for gorilla pose or Parahastasana, that's what it's called. Lengthen the chest forward. And again, try and bend your elbows and draw your heart towards your toes. 1, 2, sit bones, draw up, and 3. Back of the legs get lengthened. Inhale, release the hands by lifting the feet off the hands, balancing on your heels. And then from here, stretch the arms forward and lift all the way up to standing. Come onto your tiptoes. It's called San Francisco Twinkle Toes. And then from here, balance on the right foot, lift your left leg up. Woo. And step forward, like a tightrope walker. And then other side, balance into the left foot, and see if you can step forward without wobbling. Right foot forward. And then again, balance on the right foot, lift high, 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 left foot forward. Not as easy as it looks. And then again, balance on the left foot, right foot forward, and then stand, a little bit taller. As you exhale, lower the heels down and step out to the right, or whichever side you want to step out. Turn the toes slightly in. Breathe in, lift the chest, make it a back bend. As you exhale, hinge forward, hover. Keep the elbows pointing back, draw the belly in. Lift the front of your thighs, so activate through the quads. Think of lengthen your tailbone rather than arching your back. So nice neutral long spine. And then if you want more, open your arms to the side and really think of 2 people pulling your fingertips out to the side as you lean a little bit forward into the balls of the feet. Hold it there. Breathe. 1, 2. Nice work for your back. And 3. Slowly release. Bring the hands down to the floor. Make chaturanga arms. Breathe and take 1 extra breath. Exhale, folding forward, head towards the floor. Push the middle of the floor forwards. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, come halfway up. Bring the arms out to the side and then interlace the hands behind your back or hold your elbows. Breathe and open the chest. And as you exhale, fold down, arms reach up and over. Or just hold the elbows. 3 breaths again. Keep the front of the leg strong. 1, 2, and 3. Breathe and release the arms. Walk your hands over towards your right foot and bend your right knee. Turn the right toes out to the side. So coming into this Skandasana, I've forgotten, ninja. And then breathe and calm and walk your hands over to the other side, turning the left toes to the side. A little bit into the inner legs. And again, you could either walk your hands over or you can do it with your arms to the front or maybe hands to the heart, depending what feels comfortable to you. Let's do another 2 rounds. Very slowly. Inhaling, walking over, sitting down. And again. To the side. Last round. Nice and fluid. And then turn towards your right knee. So wherever you are, right knee. Bring your left knee down. And then sit back into half Hanuman. So stretching out through the right leg, framing your right leg with your hands or fingertips or blocks if you have. Take a breath in. And then fold forward. Try to avoid the rounded back. So think of tailbone lengthening away from you. Toes maybe up to the ceiling. 1. Long deep breath. 2. 3. Stay for another 3 breaths, or if you want to take it further, draw the right heel forward, tuck the left toes, and then come to your splits. Again, 3 breaths. 1. Think of pushing the toes of the back foot and the heel of the front foot into the floor. 2. And 3. Inhaling, slowly come out of your half Hanuman, drawing the hips back, bending your front knee, and then rotating to the other side. Through your ninja, Bring the right heel down, right knee down, sorry. Left leg straightens. Frame your left leg. Breathe in, and again, find your edge gently. 3 breaths. 1. Chest stays open, shoulders roll back. 2. 3. If you like, stay here for another 3 breaths or come to your splits. Pressing the left heel down, right toes on the floor. 1. 2. 3. Inhale, slowly return. Right knee underneath you, draw the hips back. Back to your ninja. And then finding a way to sit. You can either bring the hands behind you, fingers pointing back, and slide your legs forward, maybe coming to a little lift, or do a variation where you just walk your hands around one leg, bending one knee, and come to seated. Bring your legs out to the side. Good. Taking a breath in. Reach your hands up. Flex your feet. If you need to mini bend your knees, that's fine too. And then see if you can lengthen forward with your arms as high next to your ears as you can, pressing down into your heels, or if your legs are straight, into the back of your legs. Hold it there for 3 breaths. 1. Squeeze your glutes. 2. 3. Bring your hands down and then soften down for 3 breaths. 1. Slowing it down now. 2. And 3. Slowly come back up, walking your hands back. Bring the hands underneath your knees. Bring the knees a little bit up. Good. Only got 10 more minutes left with you, so I have to use my time. Bring the hands behind your knees, lean back. Come to Dhanurasana. Balance on your sit bones. Lift the chest. I'm going to place my feet down because of my belly. Otherwise you can balance. 1. 2. And 3. Good. Cross your legs, come through Vinyasa. Step back, high plank, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Good. Now, if you want to, we're going to do little gentle froggy hops. So, hands on the floor. I'll show you how, depending if you have space. So make sure if you have space, I'll show you the variation. You're going to bring your knees down, bend your knees, and then do a little, trying to lift the hips over your wrists, so like this. Little froggy hops. Trying to lift up. Good. Try 5, coming forward towards the front of the mat. If this is not for you, you can do it gently. You can just lift the hips and jump outside of your hands into a sort of Malasana. Lift, press the hands down, so you don't have to come up very high at all. Hands on the floor, just push the floor away, and then jumping back into your Malasana. So this is a gentler version, like this. Try a few more, nice day, that's it. Good, Demetrius, that's it. Good, Kali, yeah, well done. Once you've come to the front of your mat, woo, good, come into your Malasana, just sit into Malasana. Take a deep breath in, relax the lower back, close your eyes and just take 3 deep breaths. Think of opening the knees, maybe squeeze the knees gently into your elbows or thighs. Beautiful, bring your hands to the floor, step yourself back into downward dog or through a vinyasa if you like. And when you're ready, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump through to seated. And then lie on your back. Step your feet in, so your feet are hip width apart, arms by the side. And let's come to our back bends. Turn the toes up. So lift your toes off the floor, so you have active toes. Spreading them on like spreading them in the air, but keep the balls of the feet down. And then roll your tailbone forwards to the inside of the knees and lift your hips up. Press down to your palms and maybe shimmy your shoulders a little bit underneath you. So you can lift a little higher and feel that you're opening up through the front of the thighs. Keep your knees parallel. Notice how and where you are opening. Stay here, 3 deep breaths. Draw your heart to your chin. When you're ready, release the toes and roll the upper, middle and lower back down. Let's do that again. Take a breath in, lift your toes and then roll the hips up. Shimmy your shoulders a little lower underneath you if you can. Press the arms down on the floor to get the hips open. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly roll down, upper, middle and lower back. Release the toes. Drop your knees side to side. Good. Before we come to the full back bends, so full over Dhanurasana, roll yourself onto your belly. So roll yourself onto the belly. Let's see if that gives us a little bit of help. I can't roll on my belly, so I'm just going to sit and tell you what to do. So roll on the belly. Now from here, bend your knees, bring the toes to touch, reach your arms back. And then without trying to reach for the heels, don't reach for the heels just yet. Don't reach for the heels just yet. Just hold the arms back and then start to squeeze the legs together and lift your chest up. So like you're trying to fly. Keep the chin slightly tucked, but just reach your arms back. Hold it for 3 breaths. 1, try to get the thighs off the floor. 2, point the toes together. And 3, and release. Yay. Good. From here, straighten the legs and do the same thing again. Keep the legs together like an arrow. Lift the chest off the floor. Reach your arms back. Point the toes. Squeeze the legs together for 3, 2, and 1. And release. Come down. Bend your knees again. This time try and reach the outside of your ankle with your hands. You can also flex the feet if you prefer. Otherwise, hold the side of the feet and bring the big toes together, touching. Keep them touching so the knees don't flare out to the side. And then again, kick your feet away from you and lift your chest so you're getting the arms pulled back. Draw the belly button in so you really feel your upper back is opening. Hold it 3 breaths. 1, try to get the thighs off the floor. 2, and 3. Slowly release. Good. Relax the legs, rock the legs side to side. And then from here, come back onto your hands and knees. Draw the hips back. Don't come into child's. Just bring your elbows to the floor. If you have a block handy, take a block between your hands. If you don't have a block handy, don't worry. Just bring the palms together. And then think of pressing your elbows down to the floor and slightly round your lower back. So you want to feel that you're opening up here underneath your arms. So those are triceps and shoulder. If you can, bring the hands behind your head. If you have a block, try to press a little bit with the palms into the block. Hold it for 3. Deep breath. For 2. Feel the space of the armpits opening. And for 1. Release. Coming back onto your back. Roll yourself onto your back. Let's try our 4 back bends. If you want to, if you had enough, you can just come to another bridge. You can come to a twist. You can come to a happy baby. But if you feel ready for a full back bend, bring your hands next to your ears, fingers pointing down to the shoulders. Spread your fingers. Think of pressing especially into the index finger and your thumb. And then lift your hips up. And when you're ready, press into the heels of your hands. Lift to the crown of the head. Look back. Walk your hands maybe closer to the shoulders. And then coming all the way up into your wheel. Press down to the feet. And lift and hold, 3 breaths. 2, 3. Slowly release when you're ready. I'm going to do one more. I watch you. Take a breath and rotate your ankles. Your wrists, sorry. And when you're ready, do one more back bend of your choice. Could be this one, could be something else. Or if you were doing twists or lying back, if you had enough, feel what's right, what's in line with your intention, what's fun. That's it, Kali, well done. Good. And when you've had enough, come down, bring your knees into your heart, rock a little bit side to side, and let yourself guide. Let yourself be guided by what your body needs now. So you might need a forward fold, you might need a happy baby, a twist. What does your body need? Maybe it just needs a little bit of a break to breathe after all these heart openers. And we can slowly, when you feel ready, come to another inversion if you like. So if it feels okay for you, don't just skip the one, don't rock up and down, but you might just like to place the hands underneath the buttocks and lift your legs up so that you have an upside down variation. If you're comfortable in a shoulder stand, see if you can lift your legs up into your candle, into your shoulder stand. If you prefer doing another little playtime of a headstand or a handstand, see if what feels right for you to practice. Make sure you're safe. If you're watching the replay, you can pause the video, again checking in what you want to do. Keeping the breath now calm and still. Or flowing. Can't really keep the breath still, so that was absolute rubbish what I just said. So not still breath, just flowing, calmer breath. Nice, that's it. And when you've had enough, you can either, if you were in shoulder stand, come to an Malasana. If you're in headstand, see what is a smooth way to come out. And if you're already out, just allow everything to come floppy. And let's arrive in your final pose. The one that we've been doing all of this for, Shavasana. The one where we connect to the heartbeat. And in a way, because we've done the work, we can now let go. We've done the physical activities, so we're more present and more aware. We might feel the breath more. We might feel the energy more that is surrounding our body and in our body. We might notice how good it feels to surrender and yield to gravity. To let any unnecessary tension subside. Just a few more moments. Imagine each exhale brings in more release and more softness. And when you're ready, taking a deep, deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out if that feels good. You can, of course, stay here for much longer, as long as you need. But if you're ready and you feel relaxed and you feel like you've released and have had enough of a break, slowly, slowly begin to wriggle your fingers and toes. Still soft, still calm. And then when you next inhale, maybe you'd like to reach the arms over the head and stretch out. And then you can either roll yourself over to one side, bending the knees, or you can just roll up and down the spine. But take your time, make yourself calm and soft, even more. And make your way up to seated. And then finding again a nice tall long spine. Good. Relaxing the shoulders. Letting the breath fall back into the belly. And be present with how you are now. Welcome it all in. And check in with the intention you set for yourself, if you had one. If you kept it throughout your practice, or if there's moments that you kept it present in you. Maybe you can feel it inside of your body. And when you're ready, bring the hands to your heart center, lift the heart to your hands. And let's close the space with Om, the mantra Om. Breathing into chant. Om. Namaste everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you had a good time. Please drink some water and I hope to see you again soon.